And then Newcastle are reportedly set to beat Real Madrid and Barcelona to the signing of 18-year-old Antonio Cordero from Malaga. Is that a sign how far the club have gone and how whether they are going places at the moment in time? And as it looks
Uh,
like to get Champions
yeah,
League.
I think less so with a player like that. I mean, those sorts of players, they've been signing those sorts of players. I mean, if you looked at the big sale that they made last summer was Minte. He was a similarly, young prospect, farmed him out for a season on loan and made maybe 25 million quid profit without him ever playing for the club. So I think those sorts of deals are kind of fairly typical, normal deals for a team like Newcastle to do. I mean, if Real buy him, he's just not going to play, is he? So, or he's going to play very infrequently. So just they don't have the same need or desire. So I wouldn't see it as particularly meaningful in that context. Um, I think it'd be more interesting to see the sort of um, headline signings that Newcastle can make if they get the Champions League and how they bolster that first team, that core of their top players. They've now got kind of, maybe six really top players. Can they add another really top player to that group as they start to, really start to compete again? How much do they need to build the squad out for all those extra games if they're in the Champions League, or even if they're in the Europa, which looks very likely. Well, of course they won the Carabao, so they are in Europe next season. So they've definitely got a lot of games to deal with, and that's a big contrast to this season. And they are going to have to buy. They are going to have to buy some players. So um, I think it'll be a challenge if they don't get Champions League to fund building out the squad such that they can compete next season in the mix again. I think they're one of the teams that's benefited from having no European football this season, and you're seeing it now with this run at the end, where everybody looks fit, everybody still has got a lot in the tank. Um, as they go through these final games, they're very well placed. So yeah, we just have to see how it all pans out in the next few weeks on that, for the types of buy and the types of spending that teams do.